to see both of you. Congratulations and welcome home. What's it like to be back?
Thank you. So good to be back. Yeah, thank you.
I'm sure. Nothing like a bond between a grandson and his grandfather.
Yeah.
Tell me about how the two of you hit it off.
Well, I'll let him answer.
Yeah. We were so lucky to have Danny in this movie. He just brought so much to the film, and for me personally, getting to work with him was extremely meaningful. I was such a fan of his from before, and we hit it off really quick, and just kind of developed a really nice rapport.
And I have that same kind of thing with him. The minute I met the kid, I loved him. In fact, that I knew he was, I made a quick decision to do the movie.
Yeah.
Another actor was doing it, and he had a fallout for some odd reason. And I came in pinch hitting at the end. And when I heard he was in the movie, it's probably the main reason why I made the decision to come.
Oh, pretty flattering there.
Yeah.
Hayden.
No,
seriously.
I don't mean to be that way, but he's genuinely he reminds me of my blood. He reminds me of my sons. And it was very easy working with him. And you learn a lot from a kid like this, because I'm an old guy who's been around for a long time. I'm set in my ways. And you watch a kid like this working, and you pick up things. If you're open-minded and you're listening, you may learn something you didn't know. So this way I keep myself brand new. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Learning
yeah.
from someone this young.
That's awesome. That's a great story. I love that. I love to hear that. And plus, listen, you know, you get to work with Andrea Martin. That couldn't have been too
Well,
tough.
no, and Andrea is very, very funny. She broke me up a lot. She peeved me off once, only one time. A woman comedian is not always the best. No, Andrea was wonderful. And the love scenes that we had together, if you want to call them that, we had a love scene under the covers, and I was dressed in a suit. And I think I had all my clothes on. I'm not quite sure what Andrea had on, but
Whatever.
But there was no touching.
That's for the sequel.
There was no touching. It was only her under the counter saying, "Next time, would you please take off your shirt?" It was a great sex scene.
I love it. Now, I would think when you're either auditioning or you go out for a movie like this, if you don't like pizza, you know, need not apply. But come on, how much pizza was consumed in the, like, and I have to tell you, your twirling skills, pretty good there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So,
Yeah, no, I was practicing up. We ate a lot of pizza on this movie. There was like a pizza oven going constantly, just churning out, you know, these amazing pizzas, and you know, I'm a lover of pizza, so I had no problem eating it every day.
Yeah, I can. And do you still love pizza? That's
Oh
the main
yeah,
question.
yeah. No, I make pizza too, and I got a lot better at it from doing the movie. But yeah, I can make a pretty mean pizza.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to make one for me. The
All
one
right.
with the figs look really good. I don't think I've ever tried that.
Okay, figata.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a fine time making pizza. It was difficult for me because I just finished a movie called, well, not just finished, but a while back I did Do the Right Thing.
Oh yeah, just a few
So
years
naturally,
ago.
I was concerned about doing another pizza movie. I
Yeah.
don't want to be known as the pizza man. You should know that McDonald's a long time ago was doing a test commercial with me and offered me $1 million to do it. You know what it was about?
No.
Making pizza.
Really?
Okay, and they had me in a baker's cap, and I walked in one door and out the other. Because the last thing I wanted to be remembered
Yeah,
really
I
is
get
a
it.
schmuck with a damn big hat on his head flipping pizzas. But it was wonderful. It was wonderful working with him and with the entire cast. You know what was rare? To have so many characters in the cast, and it's a wild comedy, but there were no egos.
Right.
There was no egotistical action from any of the act. And this year, this is rare. Trust me, I've done over 90 movies, and I don't know that anyone was this calm and this getting along with each other kind of attitude. It was great.
Yeah,
and
and
we
it-
came together very quickly. There wasn't a forethought. I mean, we didn't have scripts and we didn't rehearse, did we? We didn't do anything.
No.
We just came together.
Well, I was going to say, because at the core of this, it's all about family, really.
Yeah.
And I wanted to know, in terms of your own families, like, I mean, how that's got to be so important to you to make a film like this, Hayden. And you know, you listen, you moved away from Toronto, you go to live in LA, you do your thing, whatever, but you're away from your family, and that's got to be hard, you know?
Yeah, no, I mean, for me, the draw was the story, and this is a story about family, about coming home to family, coming home to who you love, and that really resonated with me, for
Yeah,
sure. Yeah.
and working with Emma, like, did you guys hit it off right away, too?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was wonderful. You know, we only met, like, maybe less than a week before we started filming, but no, we hit it off right away, and super talented actress. So all the people they brought together for this film were just spot on, and they were really able to, create that family dynamic between these two families, and I felt very lucky to be part of it.
Yeah, you felt it. Like, you felt the connection between everybody when I was watching this. Danny, it's been a few years since you've been, shot a little movie named Moonstruck here in Toronto.
Yes.
What was it like to be back here? For,
Well,
so many
we
years
were
later?
talking about this earlier. What always fascinated me, not necessarily, but upset me, whenever I came to Toronto to do a movie, it was generally a movie about another place.
Yeah.
We were doing movies in Toronto, and we were talking about New York, and that was upsetting to me because I would look at that if I was a Toronto person, a Canadian, it would very much upset me to say, why are they not allowing us to utilize the place that we're shooting as the place we are actually shooting? So this was wonderful because we're in Little Italy in Toronto. And now throughout the world, they're going to know that Toronto has its own Little Italy. And I feel very good about that.
Yeah, you really, for me, that's what I loved about seeing all the places that I knew. And I grew up, and, how many days have I spent
And
in
I
Little
think
Italy?
it's very important. I really do. And it made me feel very good because I did the last town here.
Yeah.
I shot it here in Toronto.
Right.
I shot the Once Upon a Time in America in Montreal. And all the time I shot it was somewhere else. We were somewhere else. We weren't somewhere else. Geographically, we were here.
Yeah.
We were in Toronto or Montreal.
Wow.
So, but now we did it, kid. We came out and we did it.
You did it.
And we got to thank Vinay and Jay and the
That's
Vamanis for doing that.
It's great, and thank you for doing it because it's a lot of fun, and it looked like you guys had a lot of fun making it.
We
so,
did.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
Great to
very
talk to both of you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
likewise.
it.
Nice to see you again.
Have a good day. You
Yeah.
too. Thank you.